Someone's awake. It's too bright. Sorry. Is that a mau mau? It's a morning. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Say yay! 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 Alright, let's get you up. What did you do this morning?
Woke up at 7.
And?
Milks.
Yay! We got milk!
Not much.
Not a lot. We got milk though.
Can I tell you this funny story?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Cut the clip.
Don't do it.
Oh, fine.
Isabella was so insistent about waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. She was ready to set an alarm. No, we are not waking up at 7 in the morning with an alarm. And so here we are. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Guess where she was?
Asleep.
In bed.
I got up at like 7:30.
Who was right?
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Teddy. Hi, pal. Johnny and June in the corner over there. And then the goats in their pen. So I need to feed the horses, move him, and feed him. Check and fill feeders. And water, obviously. Feed them. I need to move them to their pasture, which by the way is really low. So I'm probably gonna try moving it this weekend. So then we can actually get some more milk out of y'all. Hello, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Hi, baby. You're all really sweet. Except for that one. Don't, yeah. Come to join me. Hi. You sweet bean. Hi. I love barn cats. You're just so cute. You're so fluffy. You're so good. Oh, okay. I don't have milk. Ma'am, you missed your window. You're supposed to go when Livy was out. Oh. You're a happy boy. Good boy. Hi. I'm trying to get it open. Bro, stop it. Bro, stop it. There you go.
This kitchen is a mess, so I'm going to try to clean this all up before I make myself some breakfast. We're a family of 6, so it's kind of easy to get messy quickly. So, and this is actually not that bad compared to what we normally deal with, I'm going to be completely honest. So, cue the time lapse.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem.
this part of the countertop. So I can make myself some breakfast. Sad part is most of the stuff was just dishes, so I just put them in the sink or around the sink. So it's not as helpful. Excuse me. And I can make Amelia some breakfast while I'm at it.
Are you okay?
Oh no, that's a face of pure terror as she's following behind.
Shoulders. So much running.
She's so exhausted.
Bye-bye.
I'm currently making lunch. It's just gonna be some quesadillas today. Woo! I did not know that had stuff on it. We're gonna leave that alone.
Apparently my girls are like little vloggers now, because Isabella told me that she did animal chores this morning, and I know she cleaned the kitchen for me, which looks incredible, and she filmed lunch. Have I even said hi yet today? Hello. I might have. The days start running into each other. With Vlogmas, I'm like, have I shown my face yet? I don't think I have. Anyways, our Azure order came in today and we kept it real simple. I just got butter, cheese, and maple syrup because we are now addicted to the maple syrup that we get from them. We got some maple syrup from the grocery store. Still organic, but the kids said it was nowhere near as good. So I got the big old jug of that again. And then we get the Rumiano salted and unsalted butters. So I have a big pack of those. Usually I buy like $100 worth of it at a time. But we're trying to be a little bit wise with our finances around the holidays. I think this is enough salted butter and unsalted butter to at least get us through to like January, all right? And then we also get these big old blocks of cheese from them. So we get this cheddar, it's raw, it's grass-fed, it's delicious, and then we get organic mozzarella cheese as well. And we've grown so used to having these on hand that we almost don't function properly when we don't. We're like, what are we supposed to do without cheese? So I'm glad we got those back in stock. We get 2 5-pound blocks, so we get 20 pounds of cheese in one order, and it's not cheap. It's so expensive, but it's super good, and we love it so much. So Isabella, obviously, as you saw, made us quesadillas today, which were just chef's kiss. Now I have a couple homestead things I have to do. I have been working on dehydrating these peppers, but they are taking just an absolutely unreal amount of time. I have these are all done and probably ready to be powdered, or like ground into a powder, but some of these are still like, some of these are still like squishy. I don't understand. So I have that set up here. I have to get those dehydrating. We already had our first frost. I've been watching the weather like a hawk to make sure I got it and I didn't miss it, and I missed it. So I need to go out there and see if there's any herbs left that I can harvest. And hopefully I haven't lost all of them, because that would be super, super unfortunate. I've got Tulsi, which is holy basil out there, which has so many healing properties. I think I lost all of my sweet basil. I'll see if I have any oregano. Yeah, so just some general trimming I think I need to go do. I should probably put the butter and cheese away though. It's cold, but it's not that cold. Brought 2 harvest baskets out with me because I'm not quite sure how much we're gonna get, but you can see the frost definitely got all of the leaves. I don't know if some of these are gonna turn. I don't know, this one looks like it will, because they're actually just ripen on the counter. But for the green ones, I might try to make some sort of like salsa verde kind of thing, even though it's typically with tomatillos. From what I've been seeing, there are a couple things you can do with green tomatoes, so hopefully they won't go to waste. Oh yeah, that one will turn. See, it's kind of like yellow at the bottom? Oh, they're just falling off. I think I seriously underestimated just how much I have in the garden. I've done a handful of plants and I have so many more to go, and my arm is already hurting. This is wild. Look, and so that one's already starting to turn yellow on the bottom, so I think this will ripen on the counter. And this one definitely will. Oh, this is so exciting, except for we had a couple splits. That's okay. Ugly tomatoes still taste good. It's fine. Now I need a new battery and possibly some assistance from the kids, because this is a lot. Okay, I think I need to take this inside and then come back for more, because it's starting to spill out. This is unreal. All right, folks, here we have it. Look at this, all of this bolted basil. I'm gonna dry it with the flowers and everything. There's also the Tulsi basil in here. I think it's this big one right here. You see some leaves of it right there. Tomatoes, 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 Greek and Italian oregano. I don't know which one is which. And even more tomatoes, because they were starting to fall out of this. This is so heavy. Part of me kind of wants to like weigh out how much we got. just from today. Of course, a lot of these I don't think are gonna turn. I mean, some of these might, I don't know. So tomatoes, I think they release something called I think it's ethylene gas that causes them to become red. And so only if they show little signs of yellowing will they actually ripen off the vine. But I still have a way that I think I can process these. Either making like a salsa verde or some sort of green sauce or something. They're still usable, but I gotta figure out. It's a lot of tomatoes.
It's a whole lot of tomatoes.
What?
I walk in, because every time I get home I go, baby! I just walked into the garage, she goes, baby!
What? What? Look at your pants, they're all wet. Did you find the dog water outside? Whoa. Up, up.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
You want some Wawa?
Not belly.
Wawa? You say Wawa, please? Please? Please. That's
Yeah.
not please.
Beep.
Alright, we'll get you some Wawa. So the plan is also, excuse this eye. I got something in it, some sort of dried leaf got in there, and it's made everything like so red and so irritated. The plan is I'm going to take these, while I do have the dehydrator, I'm obviously using it for those, and I might be using it for the tomatoes, so I would rather just let these air dry. So I'm gonna take some embroidery floss and tie it around the stems, and then go hang it on the big bookcase that we have in the family room, and just kind of let them air dry. It smells so good. I wish you could smell this. It's divine. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all the tomatoes. There's gotta be, maybe I can like dehydrate the green ones into like a powder and like grind them into a powder to add them to soups and stuff. There's gotta be a blogger somewhere who's come up with an entire list of what I could do with all that. But do I wait to see how many of them turn red? I probably should. This might be, you know, next week's problem. Occasional weight loss and weight gain.
Yeah.
But I never realized, it wasn't until...
Is it in here? Gonna have to help me.
All right, we are moving on to dinner. I'm gonna be doing ossobuco, which is a beef shank, in the Instant Pot. I've done it a couple times this way, because usually this is a low and slow style recipe. So this is another thing that I found does super, super well in the Instant Pot. But it's frozen right now, so it's defrosting in some water, some warm water, which you're not supposed to do, but I do it anyways. And then I'm getting some tomatoes from the garden, ones that are already ripe, and I'm gonna kind of cook those down and try to make like a tomato sauce. So right now I'm actually working with a couple of the green zebras. Look at these. You gonna focus on it? Look how pretty that is. They're so cute. They definitely are a little bit more tart than your average tomato, but I think they're delicious. In fact, I probably have like 40 of these. They're not huge, but they're pretty fun. Just cutting these bad boys in half, and then just cutting out the core. And then I gotta kind of get them roasty toasty over a medium-high heat over here. See if I can get some color into them, because these will come out pretty tart. But I do have some really itty-bitty Romas as well. That one's got blossom and rot, but that's okay. I think it'll still taste fine. We got this bad boy. I can go, I don't know what variety this is, I forgot. That will go in there as well. So I'll try to cook these down enough that I can mash them and then put them through a sieve to keep it nice and keep the consistency nice. got the tomato sauce reduced down, or the tomatoes reduced down. And I want it to thicken a little bit. I don't mind this, and it's definitely that unusual brown color, probably because of all those green zebras. But I added in a splash of balsamic, some Worcestershire, plenty of salt, and some fresh cracked pepper. So I'm hoping to get this rendered down just a little bit while I'm searing off the ossobuco. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's such a mess. Look at it. We got cheese. Wait, I need a plate first. Bring it over here. Dry off the shanks and then salt and pepper them on both sides. And then I'm gonna sear them in a bit of tallow. This is my favorite tallow that we get. I ordered it off Amazon. It's 4 pounds. It lasts us a really, really long time. In fact, actually saying that, that's pretty light. We might need some more soon.
What is also
Beef. So now that I got my shanks all dried off, I'm gonna season them pretty heavily with fresh cracked pepper and then Redmond salt. It's a little more coarse. I think it tastes really good. Just go ahead and press that in. Look who came back. How long do we wait until they notice? Do we keep going?
Wait, are you doing a time lapse?
No, I'm talking to the camera. But I did edit it so it showed you doing it and us talking about it and laughing. So it was pretty funny. I'm just gonna get a decent sized glob of tallow, just enough to coat the bottom of the Instant Pot. And we'll get the shanks in there in just a sec. Meanwhile, this sauce is reducing down beautifully. I just hope I don't burn it. That would suck. I spent all this time working on the sauce and then burn it. So garlic. Do I want? Yeah, let's get any butter. Last bit of decision, I'm gonna put garlic and onion powder on both sides of this. Cause why not? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do these one at a time because they're so big. I'm just gonna sear them for a handful of minutes on each side and then try to get the bigger ends if I can. I'll kind of lock in the moisture. Or so I think. Side one done. Roll it around a little, make sure there's some tallow in the middle, which I don't think there actually is. There we go. On to side two. This is now rendered down, and I've added all of that oregano you saw me chop and then some basil, because I figured if I pulled all that from the garden, why not try that? Why not use that in tonight's dinner? So this, while looking unbelievably unappetizing, tastes so good. It's a little runnier than store-bought paste, of course, because I didn't let it render down for a super long time. And then I also just added a little dollop of this pesto, just for a little more flavor. I think it's just gonna be beautiful. Now that we have our meat all browned, I have deglazed this a couple times with both water and red wine. And I'm gonna toss in a whole diced onion and a whole diced carrot. This carrot was pretty beefy. Get that cooking up in here. And they're gonna get pretty dark pretty quick because we got all that stuff stuck to the bottom. In fact, there's still a little bit more stuck, so I need to glaze a little bit more. Probably get some more red wine in there. And then saute this and all of that goodness for a few minutes until they start to turn soft. And at that point, I'll then add my garlic, add the meat back in, and then add my liquids and then that tomato paste. Alrighty, these are looking good. All of our liquid is basically cooked off. And now I'm gonna add some minced garlic from a jar, AKA jar. I just got it all over my fingers. And you can't even see anything. Great. Plop it right down there in the center. Measure with your heart, as always. Give this a little bit of a stir. I'll let that cook for, I don't know, a minute or so. Meanwhile, over here, the original recipe, which I'll link down below for you guys, I've totally riffed off of it. I'm not following it exactly. Called for a cup of broth, and I don't have any. And it also called for a 1/4 cup of red wine. So what I'm doing is I'm doing half a cup of wine and half a cup of whey left over from cheese. What's up?
I was seeing who you're talking to.
Vlogmas, obviously.
Vlog, yeah.
And then I'm just gonna increase the amount of diced tomatoes to kind of make up for it. All right, well, let's take about half. And I'm actually gonna get this started heating up. So when it goes into the pot, it's already at a good temperature and doesn't bring the temp down and slow down the cook time, because this is taking way longer than I thought it was going to. Now we start assembly. Oh my gosh, this kitchen is so chaotic right now. That's okay. That and that. And I'll get all that juice from it resting in there as well. Okay, and now for the liquid. Kind of move things around just a little bit, make sure everything's covered as needed. And get this. There we go. If only it wasn't already 7 o'clock. That's okay, because there's plenty for me to do in the kitchen. Oh, it's all right. Okay, I got enough of the kitchen cleaned up that I feel okay having a little fun and making this, or seasoning this goat cheese. Oh dear. This is 2 gallons worth of goat milk of cheese. Insane, there's so much. Oh dear. So usually cheesemakers will leave a decent amount of whey in there to give it moisture. I'm not really experienced enough to know when to pull it and when's good. So what I tend to do is I tend to put some whey back in, yes, but also some really nice quality olive oil and a ton of sea salt. You would be shocked how much salt it requires to make a goat cheese actually taste like goat cheese. So we'll start off with a little splash of this, and a little bit more. You can see it's a very strict science. Pepper, watch out. Go on, baby. And then a healthy drizzle of olive oil, but I will absolutely be coming back for more because this is way too much to be able to cover it effectively. And then, oh, I should get a paper towel ready because I'm gonna need to pick stuff up again. You can see because it's still pretty crumbly, I can form it a lot better. But my guess is this might still be a little too dry. Yeah, a little bit. And absolutely way, way, way more salt. Maybe I don't need the paper towels after all.
Cheese.
You love goat cheese, huh?
I gotta go move the
Oh yeah. Do you have a spoon? Still needs way more salt. I ended up getting 5 whole pounds of goat cheese. You excited, pal? Where is he?
Yeah. She smelled bad.
Did she smell that? So I'm freezing them in 1 pound sizes, packaging, whatever, because and anytime I freeze it in anything bigger, we don't get through it in time. So this freezes beautifully. It maintains its texture really nicely. I have 0 complaints. So I basically we're gonna toss this in the stand-up freezer and have it to enjoy over the winter if we want to, or to be available for next year. Because the goats are probably gonna dry up in the next few weeks. I can't imagine we'd make it to January with all 4 of them. Where's baby?
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo! Oh, and I already took some of the super dried up jalapenos and tried a little piece of them, and they're so spicy. So I was going to try to use these as red pepper chili flakes, but that ain't happening. I can literally still feel the spot on my tongue where I tasted these for the first time. So If you guys have any ideas of what I can do with very, very spicy peppers, let me know. One of the thoughts was to dry it out and then maybe put it in the goat cheese. And then over here we got some stock. Doing all the homestead stuff today. Missed the actual plating because I had to put baby down. But we've got mashed potatoes and then all of that glorious meat and the veg on top. Apparently the family says it's really good. And if I had cornstarch, I would thicken up that sauce a little bit to give it like a really nice mouthfeel. But I'm okay with this. And luckily with the mashed potatoes, it kind of sops up all of this juice. I will tell you that I'm done. Sensory overload done. Oh, that's a lot. That was a lot to get done. We got jalapenos going in there, stock going in there. We got 5 pounds of goat cheese flavored and packaged, a meal from scratch that took way longer than I anticipated. So my guess is this video has plenty. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go eat this and we're gonna end the vlog here and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. Bye.